The vibes are good.
Yeah, if the vibes are good, the vibe check, we can do a business.
If you're looking for business mentorship, I have a place where you can get feedback on your unique personal development and business growth challenges. Over the last year, I've brought together a group of impact-driven thought leaders where we meet every single day to discuss psychology, communication, mindset, and business case studies. We have people who have made millions of dollars, lost millions of dollars, Harvard MBAs, and new entrepreneurs like you and I. Entrepreneurship can be lonely, so if you're looking for a support system, please follow the link in the description below for some more information. I have the same questions.
What are your pros and cons of being an entrepreneur? And the last one I take, what do you think is the key to drive sales in an organization?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I try to maybe I'm going to have my cell phone here because like I told you, I don't have a perfect English. And I was like, okay, it's going to be my first podcast ever in English.
Let's go.
Ever. And I already do like 2 or 3 because I have, I can say that, degree. It's not like a degree. I have
Like a certification?
yeah, of public speaking. I did that in January because I always are speaking with a lot of people, a lot of people. This weekend I was in doing a conference for 500 people.
Wow.
Yeah, for a university.
Who did you do the public speaking with? Was it
It's a guy here. You can do a podcast. Juan David Juarez.
Yeah, we had him on the podcast. He's the man.
He's the man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's my brother.
Yeah, he's good shit.
We were dancing in this Saturday in El Valle in a party in the mountains. It's
Really?
called Espiritu Santa. Yeah, he was there, and he was Andrés. I know that you were going to be here, and now let's dance. And Juan David is my fucking friend.
Yeah, he's good shit.
Well, I do a certification with him. Improved me a lot how to being in a public stuff. So right now I'm doing very good, but in Spanish ways,
Yeah.
of course. So I'm going to try to do my best. And thank you for give me the invitation to here.
Absolutely, man. We're happy to have you. Well, to start, like, what's your business?
Okay, we're ready to start.
We started.
Oh my God. Yeah, because I was thinking that you're going to do like the introducer.
We used to do the introduction.
Yeah.
But then people get like scared.
Yeah.
You know, and then they like talk differently. So it's already been going for 10 minutes now, you know?
Okay.
3 minutes now. So it just makes it more smooth and easier transition. But yeah, I mean, like, free flow, there's no pressure. I'm gonna be sitting here drinking coffee, hanging out.
Yeah.
And you can, if you got to look at your phone.
Yeah, because I have my workers doing their job. Some of my workers ask me for something, give me a second.
Oh, good.
For money.
That's how it usually goes, right?
Yeah.
No one's ever calling you to give you money. You got to call them.
Yeah, and that's right. Give me a second. I need to be focused because maybe I can save money that he don't need.
We're getting to see the businessman in action.
Yeah. Listo. So, well, thank you. Thank you again for this opportunity for me to be in a YouTube channel. I see your YouTube channel last night, and I feel like, oh yeah, it's look great. I like the introduction, everything. So happy to be here. My name is Andrés Iglesias. I'm entrepreneur like all my life. But I start like being in business when I have 18 years old. I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer. I have a degree in project management. Um, and my first business ever. I started to make a soccer league, soccer league for university. And if you don't understand something, you can ask me, okay?
I understand for sure.
Nah. Well, that's one of my first ever company. I was doing the lead, the organization, looking for sponsors. The university paying to me to build all the lead, and then I like it because in my first year I have 18 years old, and my first year I make. Um, 80k
80K?
80k in my first year.
Hell yeah. 18?
Yeah,
Let's go.
because the sponsors and only with the university paying me the ticket for go to the league, only with that budget was 30k.
How'd you spend it?
Well,
A
of
lot of
course.
partying?
No. Of course, the league have the cost. No, we need to build. We need to give
Players,
the players the
uniforms.
the uniforms. We need to pay the stadiums, everything. No, but for me was like first time ever in a bank account to see that amount of money.
Hell yeah.
So I love that project, but in 2022, I say to my partners, I want to get out and to do another things maybe I love more to do. And then I was traveling in the country. I travel a lot in my country. I love to travel in my country and to see what you can do more. What you can do more for your country and create something that is special. So I was traveling and doing some donations in cities that are very poor, and I see people like living in the garbage. So
Wow.
yeah, so that gave me a message. I need to do something with the garbage. I don't like the people. I don't like the people how I see to be living in the garbage stuff like their houses. And that's not their fault. It's my fault because what I'm doing with my garbage, I'm doing the correctly way. If I'm not doing, so the garbage is going to be with everyone. Not only in the oceans, in the streets, everywhere. So, and that gave me the message I need to do something. And I built my company. It's called Convierte in Spanish. We love the mindset that we can transform everything in the persons. So everything in the mindset of the person, so we can change the way that the people management hear garbage. So the company, we have trucks, we have people working, but we don't put any garbage in the landfill. Nothing. We recycling everything. We recycle everything. We try to do, how can I say that in English, like to build with the food. How can I say that?
You try to build what?
With the food, well,
Oh, compost.
compost. Thank you. Yeah, we do compost with the food. Um, so every garbage that we collect, we don't put in the landfill, and that purpose give us right now to be in like 16, 60, 16, yeah, 16 buildings in city.
60?
60 buildings in the city right now
Wow.
that we do the service, and 60 companies in Panama. and the biggest company. We have Samsung, Panama, we have Pandora, banks. We have this building. We have a lot of good clients that they love the way we management the garbage.
How did you know you wanted to be an entrepreneur?
Well,
Or why did you want to be an entrepreneur?
I don't know how it started. Like, I would try to, but if I can say something, I see my brother. We are not like a family of like a rich family, but I have some uncles, and especially my brother, that he's very success. He's very success, and how he do the work and the money. Um, and I was seeing like he a kid because he's old now. He had like he's close to the 50. He have 47 years old.
Yep.
So I was seeing my brother like he have a construction company. He's a lawyer. He have a lot of restaurant here in Panama. So I was like, I want to be like him. And then, but doing my stuff, of course. So I see that, and I try to make my ideas, make it real, and that's all.
What's the biggest challenge that you've encountered thus far as an entrepreneur?
Well, I'm going to send you because I prepared this answer. um, and I want to say you like exactly what exactly prepare for this. Let me show you. Mm, well, like the biggest lesson that I learned in this is be extremely careful with who you decide to build something with. I have been in business, including my correct one, where things get really hard because of internal conflict with partners. It doesn't matter how good the idea is. If the learn behind is not um,
Aligned?
aligned, yeah, thank you. It can fall apart. At the beginning, I thought passion was enough. Now I know the values, the communication, and the shared long-term visions are even more important. So if I go back, like the lesson most value I learned is take time choosing your partners. One wrong partner can destroy years of work for me. Um, and one more thing is right now, every idea I want to construct to make, I try to be very, very dedicated to know you, who you are, what are your values. So if I like it, and if in a good way,
The vibes are good.
yeah, if the vibes are good, the vibes check, we can do a business.
So that's really important. And a lot of people, even myself, my first business that I started, first successful business that I started, I got into a conflict with partners that I didn't know very well that were injected within the company through my first investor. And
Yeah.
as a young kid, I was eager to get investment. So this guy was going to give me $50,000
Oh my God.
when I'm 22 years old. And I'm like, where do I sign? And so part of that deal was to inject two partners into the company. And when I came down to Panama, they tried to steal the business. And so
Wow.
I learned, through that process, how important it is and how imperative it is to be diligent about the people that you choose to work with. But I think that what people are curious about is how do you determine if a person has the qualities of a good partner? And and my question is, how do you determine if somebody is worth doing business with?
For me, and what we're talking right now is like the experience that every entrepreneur, I think close to 100, they feel that like this is experience for every entrepreneur in the life. So watch out with who you work, because I had two business that get destroyed for the internal conflicts with the partners. I had a club here in Panama, in Casco Viejo, that we were making a lot of money, but for internal conflicts, fights, the business got destroyed. So for me right now is I need to know you and you need to know me too, because maybe we can be friends, like a good friends. We can go to party, we can drink whatever you want, but all know your friends are for business, and that's the truth. You can love your friend, love with all my heart, but I cannot make a business with you. It's not because I don't love you or I don't know you, but I know your way of work and I don't like it. I respect that, but I don't like it. So the values, the way you work, we have the same shared visions in the long term. If you can give me, or we can, how can I say that? We can, like my ideas and your idea put together, connect, yeah,
collaborate.
or collaborate in a strong way. And for me, the most important thing is protect my back. Even if I'm not with you, even if you're in another country,
Loyalty.
Because for all my partners with I'm working who, I give 100% my loyalty. Even if I am in another country, even if I doing the business with another guys, I always say, yeah, okay, but I have my partner here in Panama. I need to talk to him first. Let me, I don't know, let me give you the idea and then I come back to you. But I don't make decisions on my own if I have partners. So loyalty, values, shared long visions, and the way of work, for me, is the perfect combination to be a good partner to work with.
And so this is such a powerful lesson that you're talking about. And something that I pay attention for is when people in those early discovery meetings, when you're building that relationship with a person, if their whole focus is money, that is a big red flag for me. Because if your top priority is money, that means that loyalty, that the relationship, that trust are secondary to that money. So although if the money's not in the way, they might be loyal, they might be trustworthy, they might have the work ethic, but when there's the option for more money, that's when you start seeing them go sideways. And so I think when you meet people that prioritize values and they prioritize the relationship, and that's why they're doing business, for those people, the money is secondary. So they will never impact or affect that loyalty or that relationship in exchange for money. And those are the types of people to pursue a business with. And when you talk about like doing business with friends, it's a lot different social dynamics when you're in a social setting versus when you're in a business setting, where in business, you have to have such strong emotional intelligence where you are able to suppress your ego to push the business forward.
That's right.
Where a lot of people, like your friends, they haven't learned how important that is in business. They're not even aware of it. And so when these ego dynamics come into the business, they are unable to suppress that ego, and that ego shines through in the business, and it slows the business down and can cause those conflicts.
I want to say something about you. What are you saying? I heard this question before. I'm going to say it now. Like the part or for success for me, I'm going to read it.
You're gonna define success for you?
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's about something that you were talking.
Okay.
For me, entrepreneurship is not just about making money. It's about building something
Meaningful.
meaningful. Thank you. Um, that reflects who you are. You need to be obsessed. Yeah, obsessed with improving, learning, falling, adapting, and doing it all again. So the people when start to see like, wow, 20K, 100K in a bank account, first time ever, they may like, wow, I want that money for me.
Yeah.
It's like crazy. But if you have good values and a good way of thinking, you know that every that all of money is not for your parties and for everything you want. you you need to talk to all your partners what you're going to do with the money. We're going to put some of the money for the company. We can take a little parts of the money so we can give to every partner here. But I was in businesses that the people get crazy for first time ever seeing a lot of money. And that's another thing, to choose good your partners. People that not get crazy when they see a lot of money for first time ever. So for me, uh, it's not just the business; it's people.
And I think that it's what happens to people is they get screwed over early in their entrepreneurship careers, and they think that's how everybody is. And that paranoia, that fear of like people fucking them over prevents them from pursuing other opportunities. And the truth is that there are good people out there that are pro business, pro relationship, but it's creating those filters that in that framework that attracts the right people. And I think that is the important way that you start surrounding yourself with loyal people, with trustworthy people that are relationship driven. And it's like not letting those relationships that went sour define how you do business in the future. Now, you can be wary because of those experiences, but I see a lot of people that were early in their career screwed over, and because of that, they have such a fear, and that becomes another limitation. You know?
Yeah, for me, fear. For me, fear at some point was my fuel.
Yep.
For at some point was my fuel. I was afraid of failing, to not be enough. Yeah, to not reach my full potential, to see what the people are talking about me. Like, he make business, but I don't see money. I don't see he have a new car or he's not traveling. I don't know everything of that. Uh, but the fear pushed me, but also drained me. Today I try to feel my purpose instead. Instead, I'm still a friend sometimes, but I'm not used to be fear. I not use fear as a sign. You know, I'm scared, but if I'm scared, I'm seeing like I'm growing. If I'm scared, I am growing, and I'm trying to say all the entrepreneur because I'm a mentor in Ciudad Saber.
The city of knowledge.
Yeah, I try. Last year I signed my letter, my card, to be a mentor, to be a teacher for all the new entrepreneurs, like the beginning, because I want I want to try like, hey guys, you are kids right now. Everything that happened to me, my fears, the bad experience with my partners, everything I want to like save that kids before they have the fear, before they go to bad relationships and everything. And now, uh, if right now I have a fear, it's not my fear anymore, but I hear to that. I go anyway in the direction I need to go.
What other questions do you have answered here? Because these are all good answers, so we might as well just go down the list. Which other ones you got?
What is a piece of advice you would give to an entrepreneur? I have another one.
Sweet. You make my life easy. I'll just sit back and you just.
Well, I love this one. I prepared this one very good. Be obsessed with your why, not just your idea.
With your why?
Yeah, not just your idea or your product. Trends change, market change, people come and go. But if your purpose is strong, nothing can shake you.
For sure. It's great advice.
And one more thing, protect your peace.
Yes.
You can rebuild a business, but rebuilding yourself, that takes way longer.
For sure.
So live with purpose, move with clarity, and never forget you are the foundation of everything you build.
It's great advice.
Yeah.
You said you answered how to drive sales on there too, right?
Yeah.
What's your answer for that? I'm curious. That'll be our final question.
Okay. Driving sales is just about having, it's not just about having a good product. It's about communication in the right way for me. Because I love the public speaking, the storytelling about your service or what are you giving for, what are you need to offer to me. I want to hear that. So first you need clarity. Clarity is what the problem you can solve. Who you solve it for, what is merit. Then you need a team that truly believe in the mission because belief is contagious.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the real game changer for me in the sales storytelling. People don't buy service or products. They buy emotions, solutions, and connections. A good story told with a purpose build trust, create values, and move people to action. When I started the company that recycling stuff, Convierte, we don't have any product, anything. So we were going for clients, and we was like, I have this
Or
truck,
selling them.
the service, yeah. But the people here in Panama, the thing of recycling is like,
Doesn't exist.
yeah, it's very new.
Yeah.
And when I started 5 years ago, recycling was like, what? What is that? How can I eat that? You are saying to me that I need to put plastics in this way, this thing in this way, and people doesn't like it. The people like the easy thing, so I can put everything here and that's all. So I was like, okay, I'm going to sell something that people doesn't like, but it's good for the world. A strong purpose. And then I start walking the streets here, Avenida Balboa, going for this building, another building, seeing my service. And the people was, okay, Andres, I want this service not for you. You're good, but not for you. I want this service because I want to change the way we treat the garbage, and I want to save the world. The world.
It's a great mission, and as you can imagine, like doing this podcast and doing business, like I meet a lot of entrepreneurs, right?
Of course, I know.
And everyone kind of has their own style, but I've learned through experiences the people that talk about purpose, that talk about values, that talk about loyalty,
Yeah.
like talk about relationships. I've realized over time that those are the most important fundamentals of business. It's way less the idea. It's way less the business. It's way more those things. Like the mission that you're driving, the vision that you're driving, that pushes the energy, and you are not going to have the compounding effect of the collaboration that's needed because you can't do it by yourself. You're not going to get that collaboration without, like you said, the loyalty in the relationship. So it's apparent to me that you have the makeup of someone who's going to be extremely successful because you already are aware of those things.
I want to say one more thing. The last week, and this is for entrepreneur. Doesn't matter if you are in the beginning or you don't have money. Last week I met a guy, a millionaire, that he told me something very strong. It doesn't matter to me if the idea doesn't have money. This guy told me. It doesn't matter if it doesn't have money, the idea. If I met the guy and have a strong idea and I love the way he is, I give the money, every money that he need to build the business. So doesn't matter if you don't have money. If you have a strong purpose, and a good idea, and you're a good guy or a good girl, everyone can give the money to build your business. So it's not about the money. It's about who you are.
100%. If people are interested in your services in your business or want to connect with you, where can they find you?
Yeah. You can go in Instagram, Convierte PA in Spanish.
We'll link it too on the bottom.
Okay. We have our site, www.conviertepa.com. Yeah, it's my site. And there is all these services that we give. We can do a lot of things. We only know collect the garbage. We can be in festivals. We can do educations for companies, how to change the mindsets of the workers. We do like 10 or 12 services right now. We have strong workers. Right now I have like 15 guys working with me.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations on your success.
Thank you.
Coming on.
Thank you. And if you like to run too, we have the biggest run club right now here in Panama.
I'll be coming.
Of course, yeah. If I don't see you, I'm going to be mad with you. We have the biggest run club right now in Panama. So we are doing things that we love. And I love to do things that change the mindsets. So that's it.
Hell yeah, I'm inspired. Thanks.
Okay, so thank you.
For sure.
Yeah. Man, I try to do my best.